very interested in seeing what this could be.
Where did you get that?
If you mean any of what you just said, there's the door.
This time, my mother's right.
Didn't expect to see you here again.
I'm not doing you any favors, not after what you've done.
Today's next update, race against time, attraction deepens, big surprise. General Hospital spoilers and updates for the week of Monday, March 10th to Friday, March 14th tease a race against time, an attraction deepens, and a big surprise. Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, and Jason Morgan, Steve Burton race against time, Lucky Spencer, Jonathan Jackson, and Elizabeth Baldwin's Rebecca Herbst attraction deepens, and Trina Robinson, Tabiana Ali, gets a big surprise. Race against time, making pacts. Monday, March 10th, Anna and Jason are in a race against time to find Charlotte Cassadine, Scarlett Fernandez, and bring her back home before danger strikes. Jack Brennan, Chris McKenna, put a kill order out on Valentine Cassadine, James Patrick Stewart, and they have to find Charlotte and Valentine before it's too late. Meanwhile, back in Port Charles, Isaiah Gannon saw Andy Wilson and Jordan Ashford, Tanisha Harper make a pact. Elsewhere, Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna seeks Maxie Jones, Kirsten Storm's help. And when Tracy Quartermaine, Jane Elliott is outraged, Harrison Chase, Josh Swickard makes an arrest. Pleas and reconnections. On Tuesday, March 11th, Portia Robinson, Brooke Kerr, pleads with Curtis Ashford, Donnell Turner, while elsewhere, Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna, and Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havens reconnect. In the meantime, Brooke Lynn Chase, Amanda Seton, is enraged most likely at her mother Lois Cerullo, Rena Sofer, for keeping secrets about her baby with Dante. Elsewhere, Sasha Corbin, Sophia Matson meets with Carly Spencer, Laura Wright. Might she have decided to accept the job offer to work at the Metro Court? And elsewhere, Emma Scorpia Drake, Braden Bruner steps up for Gio Palmieri, Giovanni Mazza. Traction deepens and bad news. Wednesday, March 12th, Lucky and Elizabeth's attraction deepens, while elsewhere, Rick Lansing, Rick Hurst gives Ava Jerome, Maura West some bad news. In the meantime, Drew Quartermaine, Cameron Matheson, is in for a tongue lashing and then some as Carly confronts him. Considering she met with Sasha the day before, it could be about his outburst at the Quartermaine home. About Sasha's pregnancy, it's better late than never. Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn will seek out Curtis Ashford, Donnell Turner. And in the meantime, Ava will ask Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watrose for a favor. Intriguing encounters and covering tracks. Thursday, March 13th, Lucas Jones, Van Hansis, has an intriguing encounter, perhaps a potential new love interest? Elsewhere, Portia manages to cover her tracks after being blackmailed last week by Drew. In the meantime, plans that Lucky and Elizabeth made are thwarted. Personal plans or another kind. Elsewhere, Anna is forced to seek Brennan's assistance, even though she doesn't trust him as far as she could throw him. As for Carly, she questions her feelings. Are these her feelings for Brennan? Big surprise and a confession. Friday, March 14th, Trina gets a big surprise for her birthday, while elsewhere, Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, makes a confession. Could Sonny's confession have to do with what he knew or didn't about Gio? In the meantime, Christina Corinthos Davis, Kate Monsey, wants answers. Dante will open up to Chase about the confusing situation he's found himself in. Elsewhere, Lois gets some reassurance. Thanks for watching this videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news. Today's next update. Carly's big decision. Does she finally wake up and dump Brennan? General Hospital spoilers and updates tease Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, will make a big decision. Will she finally wake up and dump Jack Brennan, Chris McKenna? He seems to be really pulling out all the stops to romance her, but it might just be to distract her from being suspicious about Jocelyn Jacks. Eden McCoy. Who's Vivian? Carly was very upset when a woman who apparently knew Jack very well, Vivian, Valerie Ortiz, interrupted her date with Jack at the Metro Court, and he smiled. He merely said Carly was the hotel owner. At that point, she was ready to give him the shuffle off to Buffalo maneuver and kick him out of her life forever. They argued a bit and he chased her down to the pier where they argued some more, and she said she couldn't do no strings attached. Finally, she called him on his mixed messages and told him she thought there was more between them, and he said there is. Jack then tried to convince Carly he doesn't want to let her go, and she still didn't fully believe him. Snooping runs in the Spencer family. Snooping seems to run in the Spencer family, at least definitely among the women. While Carly was down in the Metro Court restaurant with Jack, Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havens, was snooping in Martin Gray's Michael E. Knight room. Carly's had her times of snooping as well, and might she get snoopy enough to be curious about all the texts Jack is getting on his phone and investigate? If she did, she would quickly find out that Jocelyn isn't on Easter Island enjoying a vacation, and Jack's romancing her now is to distract her from finding out what's really going on. Just the sight of this Vivian woman coming up and flirting with him was bad enough. She could tell she was no WSB agent, they had been involved. Jason Morgan warned Carly time and time again not to trust Brennan. Isn't Carly the least little bit curious as to how Brennan got out of Pennonville and running a new WSB field office? She certainly didn't trust him the first time they met. Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, has warned her time and time again that Brennan can't be trusted, and she's just not listening. Blinded by Brennan's charm, and his using his WSB status to do things like rescue Lucky Spencer, Jonathan Jackson, and the others from Somalia has made an impression. Getting Michael Corinthos, Chad Duell, into a specialized burn clinic in Baden-Baden, Germany and flying her there on a WSB jet made even more of an impression. But will Carly's big decision be that she wakes up to what he really is, possibly finding out his Jocelyn's secret and dumping him? Today's next update. Drew's fatal whodunit kicks off, Portia's clue sets it all in motion? General Hospital spoilers reveal that Drew Quartermain's, Cameron Matheson fatal whodunit may have just kicked off. Did Portia Robinson's, Brook Kerr clue just set it all in motion? Let's consider some dialogue from the March 5th episode, which seemingly dropped a giant hint about Drew's looming demise. We now have an excellent reason to think Drew might get his comeuppance in the form of a grim fate. After Portia gave Ava Jerome, Maura West, updates on her current blackmail problem, Ava admitted there was no good solution here. That led to Portia offering a downright chilling response. Unless Drew's dead, Portia said, which just might be the first sign that Drew is a goner. Our predictions hint that more comments like this may start happening all over the canvas. Drew's made a lot of enemies at this point, so the show could be building a suspect list in preparation for Drew's corpse to turn up somewhere. General Hospital viewers might even see a gloved hand pull the trigger on Drew down the road. The writers could leave fans guessing on who's responsible as they start narrowing down that suspect list we mentioned. Drew's behavior has made him a pretty loathed character in recent months, so it won't be any great loss if he goes. Since Drew has been written into an awful corner, perhaps it's best just to cut him loose and give him a fatal send-off. Almost every move Drew makes these days puts someone else on his bad side. Drew is getting exactly the kind of writing you'd expect him to get if he already had one foot in the grave. Now Portia's "unless Drew dead" dialogue may seal the deal on that being the direction this story's headed in. Drew may indeed end up dead and leave viewers with a mystery to solve when it comes to who's behind it. Do you think Drew will be killed off? Is getting rid of Drew the right call? General Hospital spoilers say Drew may keep making sinister moves until his time runs out. Thanks for watching this videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.